As I make my way through the millions of pounds worth of stock, I'm starting at the back of VIP Motors. As we all know, towards the front is where the really special stuff sits. However, having visited these guys a few times, every now and again you will find a hidden gem sneaking around the back that's not actually supposed to be on show, and that is why we are starting here. But at the same time, I already feel like I've caught a glimpse of the V12 Lamborghini challenge that I'd set myself out for within this Dubai trip. And I'm not talking about the Lamborghini Veneno Roadster that I can see, but I'm slowly making my way through, having a look at what these guys have to offer in terms of stock. But over in that corner there are two cars. One of them is under a cover. I'll try and get a sneak peek of what paint is underneath it. There is one particular car that it is a super secret, so it is a very special spec and car.
Now this is what I am talking about. If you look through the Rolls-Royce Cullinan windows, you will see a glimmer of red. Now that is a Ferrari red cover that sits over a very special and secretive Ferrari that if I told you this is the only amount that I can film of it, that is how secretive it is. However, what I can film is this Bugatti that has just come out of the VIP Motors studio that is in that direction over there. It is beautiful. A Bugatti Veyron Super Sport Vitesse, or is it a Bugatti Veyron Vitesse? These cars are so old now, I've completely forgotten the full name of them, but it has got a full carbon rear, roof, and then obviously you've got this beautiful pan roof, the massive 16.4 litre engine, and it is just absolutely stunning. And I love this polished aluminium chrome effect that just looks so special. Have you seen anything so demonic in your life? Look at this wide-bodied Cullinan, and if you didn't want this one, then maybe you want this identical spec with a lighter interior, because that has got a black, whereas this has got a tan, but they are almost identical in terms of the exterior. What an absolute monster. When you see it from this angle, ridiculous. Every time I come here, I get lost for words. They've got 4 SF90s. I think they've got 2 F12 TDFs. They've got ridiculous Ferraris in the shape of 3 LaFerraris. They've got 4 918 Spiders, 2 McLaren Sennas. They've got 2 765 LTs, and probably the 2 best spec'd I've ever seen. They've got an 812 GTS that just looks really normal in and amongst everything else. A Black Series, I remember last time I think they had 2 or 3 Black Series because they were the in thing. A ton of Lamborghinis, and whilst we don't have the new Lamborghini Countach, we do have the ultimate Batman spec Lamborghini Sian that now this has instantly become my favourite ever car. And I actually think, and I never thought that I would say this, it's better than that, the Veneno Roadster. But this was Lamborghini dipping their toes in to see whether a hybrid V12 would properly work. And it is safe to say that they do not come on the market all that often, which you would assume they are a successful car. You've got a McLaren P1, then obviously you've got the Veneno Roadster. This was here last time. Then you've got a Koenigsegg Regera. I've never seen one of these in a showroom. And then out the front, under the cover, sadly, 4 Bugatti Divos. It is always so cool to come down to VIP Motors. They are so chilled, so welcoming, and have just the most ridiculous selection of cars. And the last time that I came to Dubai, this was the first place I came to visit. However, in this case, it is the last place that I'm coming to visit. And what a way to finish it off. I know this car has been around on social media before, and I've seen it in tons of YouTube video, but there is nothing quite like seeing this in person, especially when you have such a large selection of Lamborghinis to compare it to. These mass-produced Hurricanes, we've got the Performante, we've got Evos, we've got an STO, which I haven't really talked about, but it is in a really smart olive metallic. We've got an Aventador SVJ 63, which is fundamentally an SVJ with stickers on it. You've got an SVJ Roadster. Have a look at this STO. What a beautiful colour this is. It is a shame that it is in the showroom and not out in the sun. But then you've got, these two SVJs. You've got a line of Rolls Royces behind, and this Ghost has caught my eye. If I could have any two cars in here, I would probably take this Ghost black badge, all of the yellow pinstripes and details. You've got this yellow interior. What an ultimate Rolls Royce spec we have here. And then the Cyan over there. They would be my two cars. And I actually think the last time I came here, I was reasonably sensible and picked a bloody SF90. So I'm going crazy and having the Cyan and having that Ghost black badge there. I don't really know how to summarize this trip, but as you have seen from the amount of cars, the experiences that I have had, it is one of the greatest places in the world if you are a lover of cars, a petrol head, and just want to be immersed in the automotive world in the best way possible, and also in the most ridiculous and excessive way as well. Dubai is incredible. Saudi was an amazing experience. I cannot believe I got to create so many memories and see so many things with my eyes, and finish it off here at VIP Motors. A massive thank you to these guys for allowing me to come down and having a look at some of the stock. It is well worth a visit. The doors are always open, and it's just a shame that those Devos over there are under a cover. But I didn't really want to pester them too much. I did ask whether the Cyan could go into the photo studio, which, as you can see, would have resulted in at least 20 cars being moved. So it's not quite happened, but I'm going to be jumping on a plane in the next 24 hours and heading back to the UK. I've missed the warmth. I've missed this place. I cannot wait to come back. The chances are now it is going to be towards the winter of 2023, but it is always a pleasure to come out here. Hopefully you've enjoyed these Middle Eastern adventures. See you soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.